Am I the asshole for saying no at the last minute to holding my grandpa's wake on the property I inherited from him after I found out the wake was really a 4th of July party in disguise?
Oh, and no.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna
unless the grandpa is kind of like a don't cry for me for the bad time, smile for the happy time, or some you know that.
Yeah, my nan was like that.
So if it's in the spirit of
the deceased
this man loved
person
to party and loved to have his family together, his wake should be a celebration of life.
Loved America.
Yeah. But you did say it gets political, so I do fear that it's a bunch of MAGA, and then I don't know.
Could be. What are you saying, John?
Yeah.
Or I don't even know if Sean has.
Yeah, I don't know if
Sean
I
said no, I
answered.
think. I think you said no at first.
I'm gonna lock in no. I
Okay,
said no,
okay.
and then I was like, but, and then I'll just.
It's always
I already
the
said
Sean Crossroads.
Yeah,
I've convinced
I like
myself
that.
this way, but I could convince myself this other way.
for sure.
Trying to play both fields there, buddy.
And then John just listens and goes, "Those are all good points. I'll take the
Which
best."
one should I
that's
pick?
how it goes.
I'm gonna go with yes, even though I am nervous, and I don't mind being wrong. I am nervous though that because you said it's gonna get political, there could be a chance that it could be one of those, super racist people. But the way I'm hearing it right now, it's someone not honoring someone's wishes, especially if it's a property. You said it was
you inherited.
Inherited,
From
inherited.
the dead.
So yeah, I feel like it has something to do with like a will or something, and they're choosing not to honor said will.
I see. Okay. I like where you guys are going with this. Let's hop into it and see which way this goes. I would issue a trigger warning if it was going to get racist or anything like that. It does not go there, so I just want to clear that up.
Well, not fuck that it doesn't get racist, but fuck that up immediately wrong. Fuck that up immediately wrong.
All right. So my grandpa passed away in April, and we finally got to the division of his estate. I got 6 acres of what was left of the family farm. And in brackets, it's not productive anymore, and it's just an unlivable house. My plan is to subdivide it and sell it to developers. So my cousin asked me if we could have his wake there since it's the last bit of the farm that my great-great-grandpa bought. I said sure, but for some reason it didn't click to me that they were having the wake on 4th of July. I despise a country where housing is unaffordable, where approximately 60 million people are homeless and don't eat enough, not wearing a mask when people are literally dying is a badge of honor, where we sacrifice children to a piece of paper, and people literally shoot beer cans because someone they don't like is printed on it. I haven't celebrated for the past 4 years, and I never will again. When the emails started going out yesterday about the wake and talking about having a barbecue and kids swimming in the creek and setting up red, white, and blue decorations, I stepped in and said, I thought this was a wake. They said that my grandpa loved the USA, and a wake combined with a 4th of July party was exactly what he would have wanted. I said, everyone knows my feelings, and I'm not having this party on my property. My cousin said over 100 people are coming, and she can't change the venue now. I said, I don't care. I thought this was us out there for 20 minutes saying nice things and then leaving. And then in brackets, he says, hopefully never to see each other again. She asked how I did not clue in when she gave me the date back in May. I said that it was my fault, but I'm still not allowing the celebration of a third world failed state birthday on my property. She asked me if I realized how does that make you feel, Sean?
The bigot was on the other side of the spectrum this time. There are bad people on the left. This is one of them.
Oh yeah.
Fewer, but yeah, there are. She asked me if I realized how it's going to be impossible to find.
I hate that I predicted it like sort
the
of
other way?
like the other way, where this like getting away from like the ideals and vibes of the grandpa. So it sucks that I predicted it both ways, and one way ended up being absolutely correct, and it being the one I didn't go final answer on. So that's cool.
Yeah, you're bang on sometimes, Sean. You just don't always go the right way.
Yeah.
You don't lock in the correct prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So She asked me if I realized how it's going to be impossible to find a venue on July 4th for a wake, much less taking away the spiritual connection to the farm where Grandpa grew up. I said it's not my concern. She should have been honest with me from the start. She said Grandpa's Vietnam friends are in their 70s and 80s and are traveling specifically for this. I said, again, it's not my concern. I woke up to 40 plus emails from my family calling me everything from a hypocrite piece of shit to something I don't know if I could say. I don't know if that's a slur.
Just avoid it. Just
okay.
in case.
It's a Pinko. Pinko asshole, which is like a leftist.
I was going to say, isn't that a game on fucking Price is Right?
Price is Right?
Oh, yeah, I think it is. You're right.
Oh, Palinko.
Is it?
Palinko.
Palinko, yeah.
Where, like the ball bounces down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. So am I the asshole? Sorry, that was a whole.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean,
Just
let me go
don't
first because
go.
I'm not as political as I would say. I think you're gonna go off on this, so I'm gonna be quick and say my point. Yes, you're an asshole, and I want you, OP, to reread the shit that you just fucking wrote. You said you live in a goddamn, you said third-rate country or whatever, or what they say?
Third world failed state.
Third world failed state, and how you're so goddamn concerned about it's a country that failed like its housing market, yet you're selling your fucking inheritance to a developer.
That's exactly where I was going to go with that.
I want you to read what you said carefully and let it marinate. Sean, the floor is yours, my brother.
Yeah, let me sell it to, our homelessness problem. Let me sell it to developers who will make Airbnbs that no one will live in.
And jack the prices up too.
And jack the fucking prices
stupid
up.
amount of money. Yeah.
Look, oftentimes when we talk about politics, it's the fucking MAGA extremists. You know what I'm saying? And, and to be fair, they do cause a lot of shit problems. But, every once in a while, it is good to hear. Well, not good to, hear.
Not
but
good.
It's good to get both sides. We're not totally fucking blind to the fact that a lot of the times everybody sucks in this country. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy is so full of their own shit. It's incredible. Yeah, like John already said, they already are hypocrites. I'm going to sell the land to developers. You could have built, something. You could have built a house that could store your family. You got 6 acres. That's at least 6 homes you could build. And,
I was going to say, or
have
sell
your
it
family
to
that don't live there.
people that need home, or
people that need homes.
Something.
Like but you're selling it to developers who knows what they will do with that. And 2, if you don't want to celebrate, don't. Just fucking don't be there, right? Or be there for the spiritual part in the beginning and then dip whenever everybody's fucking barbecuing it up. You know what I mean? You're going to sell it anyways. Why? What do you care what happens to it? You know what I mean? It's the wake and it's a party. I'm sure your family's not going to fucking trash it and then not clean up, especially because it's for the grandpa. Everybody seems to have some kind of spiritual connection to this place except for you. So yeah, the OP is absolutely the asshole, absolutely a hypocrite. You're making us look bad over here on the left. Yeah,
and this is why I stay in the middle, baby.
The middle's not great either. There's assholes there too.
There's assholes everywhere. Look, libertarians,
but I don't lean on any side. I'm Rod Swanson.
Libertarians that are whatever.
Yeah,
that
libertarians
are
problematic.
Are often pretty problematic. I believe Joe Rogan is a libertarian. So,
God damn it, never mind. I'm gonna
a lot of
jump
libertarians
somewhere.
are pro, lowering the age of consent. So I would not side myself with them either.
I side with. Okay, what about I don't side with any political parties, and that's
you're
particularly in the
apolitical.
middle.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure,
I mean, you
let's
could do
that.
that.
Fucking hate
fair.
politics.
But when you complain
with a
about
passion.
stuff, you have to realize that there's people that are anyway. We're getting off to the topic I didn't want to get to. Here's the thing. I agree with everything you've said, Sean. I do agree with him. Like his the points that he made in not wanting to celebrate the country is if that's your reason, you don't want to celebrate the country, you don't have to. That's fine. There's tons of people who have their reasons not to, like Canada as well. If you don't want to celebrate Canada because, you're an indigenous person and you see it as a plight on your people to celebrate it. That's absolutely fine. I don't think anyone's forcing you to celebrate it, but you are an asshole for completely going, like, stating all of these, like,
You're
principles
virtue
that
signaling,
principles that you stand for, and then just immediately 180ing and being like, oh, I'm selling it all to developers. It's like, cool, man. Yeah, that's going to help the homeless problem. Real nice work there. You're an asshole.
Yeah, that selling to developers ruined his whole argument.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even that.
And I think
that's
even minus that, like, just don't be there, right?
Well, here's my thing. Like, that's a side argument that has nothing to do with the actual, like, a question. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get semantic about it, Sean, that has nothing to do with the question. You are celebrating your grandpa who has passed away, and this is his farm that he lived on. Like, presumably, I think that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I grew up on.
If you don't want to celebrate the 4th of July, don't. You can show up and just, pretend it's a wake. It doesn't matter. Like, if you're there, what does that really contribute to the homelessness? It doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to take place in the fireworks or the barbecuing or any of the decorations if you don't want to. But this is like a place where your grandpa and all these people have a connection to. Let them have that one last goodbye or whatever, and then they can fuck off and you never have to see them again because you're going to fucking sell the place anyway.
Sell it anyways.
Which is shitty to do. But anyway, so that was, I agree 100%. It's just the assholeness is at 2 different levels here, which is wild. So it was very political in the comment section.
Oh, shit. I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you don't agree with leftist ideas, that's fine. But I don't think he stands for a lot. I don't think he's truly a leftist, if we're being real. Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the 5th time, it's your boy Sean.